On December 7th of 2025, a father named Stephen uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom. What concerns him about this video is the fact that his daughter often plays here alone, and something else. As of recent, he and his family have been keeping their distance from this room, and it has to do with a video recording that Stephen took of their bedroom door. According to Stephen, he was alone in his room when he saw the door moving on its own. In stuttering movements, the door opens and halts by itself before suddenly closing shut. But just before it closes, the lights go out. Now, what makes this really unsettling is that we don't just hear the lights going off, but eerily, we see it too. It's the sudden flip of the switch, followed by the closing door, that makes Stephen think this wasn't some random incident caused by a draft or anything like that, but rather by something else. If no one by the doorway had flipped the switch, then what did? Now, after watching this video, one can see why Stephen doesn't like being alone here. However, this wouldn't be the only footage to convince many that something weird is going on with this bedroom. In another video taken before this, Stephen noticed something that he hadn't seen at first. One night, while Stephen was playing with his daughter, he captures this. Yeah. Okay, that one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now? Yeah, let's do it. I want to catch it. Oh, you want to catch it and then put it? Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to catch it. Oh, you want to catch it and then put it? Okay. Oh, yeah. Stephen didn't notice it at first, but for a split second, one of the slats opens up before closing immediately. Only a single slat raises up momentarily, just enough to suggest that someone was peeking through. But that wouldn't be possible because, according to Stephen, this room is on the second floor. There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds. It's because of this fact that makes what happens next that much more unsettling. Take a look. Yeah. Yay. You want the small one? Yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry, it's too small. Yeah. Oh, you got it. No, almost. I mean, you hit SpongeBob though. Yay. Last one. 3. Now, as if things can get any creepier, Stephen points out something that makes this whole occurrence even more terrifying. I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just going to zoom in and you just tell me what you see. This is wrong. There are no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds. It's already strange enough that the room is on the second floor. Not sure what exactly was at the window or what had switched off the lights in his most recent video. Stephen can't help but think that something paranormal had taken place. Both he and his family continue to share stories of creepy experiences they've had in this room. But so far, no new footage of anything strange has been captured. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. Now, this next video comes from a restaurant that's based in Arizona, where apparently something strange was caught on camera inside its storage room. One night, as employees were serving up customers in the front, something downright creepy occurred in the back. It was only after Cameron, a staff member at this eatery, saw the footage and showed everyone else that less workers started coming to this area. The following is what they saw. I was doing the till this morning. Look at that. Oh, right there. No, wait. It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here. What is that right there? Oh, yeah. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you that demon rabbit from hell. Now, wait, look. Is that a face right there, guys? No, look. Oh my God. Watch it. Put your eyes on it. See, I told you. Dude, that's scary. I know, right? It's literally gone. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. On the surface of this fridge, a face can be seen. And what's creepier is that it doesn't just stay in place, but also moves around. Almost as if, knowing it's being watched, it turns its head towards the camera, as if to say, I see you. But that's not all, because just then, the face disappears. While the restaurant has already seen plenty of weird stuff around here before, it's this video in particular that has them the most spooked. And understandably so, especially when considering that a few months back, another strange incident was caught on camera. On this particular night, it was closing time at the restaurant when a staff member noticed the emergency exit at the back was left open. As he says, he was walking cautiously towards the exit door when he felt a sudden tap on his shoulder. Seeing no one else around, it makes no sense for this to have appeared. To the worker, this had to be the thing, or perhaps the hand that touched his shoulder. The quality of the footage makes it hard to tell, but there's no denying that something appears close to his neck before it goes away. Whatever it was, he felt it. Now, the employees who've seen this cannot figure out what this was. Cameron, who shared this video, thinks there's no other explanation except for the restaurant being haunted. There have been more than a few times where something unexplainable occurred here. But despite these two videos and all the others, it's the following footage he shares that I think is perhaps the freakiest. It was late at night when a staff member began to record the fridge inside the storage room. According to him, he thought he saw someone's reflection in the fridge, as if somebody was standing just out of view. But what is that no one was in the back? Take a look. While looking at something that frankly might be due to pareidolia, this happens. A broken locker door swings open all the way. It flies open right when it gets close, despite appearing fully shut. Had he just taken a few more steps forward, things could have ended very badly for him. Luckily, that doesn't happen. But still, even with no injuries sustained, the scare itself left an impact. It is weird that he thought he saw a face in the fridge. But again, it could have just been pareidolia. Yet seeing the video before where a face appears, which happens to be on the same fridge, makes you wonder if he actually saw something before. Perhaps, like the rest of the video seemed to show, it's not the whole restaurant that's haunted. Maybe it's just the kitchen area. But whether haunted or not, I'll let you come up your own conclusions. Just what exactly is going on at this restaurant? Joey Wilson is a father who lives in Sacramento, California, where he and his family have been happily living for the past few years. But not everything has been entirely pleasant at home. Things between him and a quote-unquote neighbor have gotten very strange. According to Joey, there is an old lady who keeps peeking at him through his bushes in the backyard. She often appears in this area, just staring at him from a distance. Now he's already called police to remove this person from his property, as he believes It could have been an elderly person who was lost and confused. But when police came, they couldn't find anyone, let alone any traces of a person who was hiding. If no one was there, then how is it that Joey was able to record a face hiding in the bushes? Take a look. The supposed old lady that Joey keeps seeing in his backyard is briefly seen on camera. But if you look closely, something about her seems a bit off. It's the way she appears that might be the reason why so many think this wasn't a stranger, but instead something else. Whether it's the pale complexion or the unnatural movement of this figure, Joey has found it necessary to build a fence in front of the bushes where it keeps showing up. But even with the barrier set up, the visitations haven't stopped, because recently, in a photo that Joey snapped, what looks like an arm can be seen resting on a branch where the old lady was spotted. Now apparently, some say that a face can also be seen here. But personally, I don't really see anything else. While it could just be a case of pareidolia, there's no way that the same can be said about this video. Clearly, something is moving, and as Joey and many others think, something about it just didn't feel right. Perhaps nightmare fuel would be the best way to describe what was captured. Recorded in March of 2023, footage of a house undergoing construction was shared online after something in it happened that terrified the person who caught this. That person is known as Deaf Paddler, and if you couldn't guess by his nickname, he was born deaf. Now, even though he's unable to hear, he's still able to work, and by work I mean work. One look at his social media and you'll find videos of him either building a kayak from scratch or working on a property undergoing major construction. But if you keep looking, you'll find a video that's entirely different from the rest. On March 10th of 2023, Deaf Paddler uploads a video describing a property he's currently remodeling. Although no words are said, you can tell that he's freaked out. Now Deaf Paddler goes on to show the rest of the house. But it's while doing so that things get very strange. This is what he caught. While recording in the basement, a chair suddenly moves forward. But it doesn't just move in any direction. Rather, it slides towards Deaf Paddler, who promptly rushes out in a panic frenzy. Like someone offering a seat, the chair becomes immediately available. But it's the way it vigorously advances towards him that paints a totally different picture. As it seems, his presence there was unwanted. From working on this house that was built in 1949 to seeing this, it's no mystery why Deaf Paddler is convinced that something supernatural had taken place here. Now there are plenty of videos where pareidolia seems to explain the supposed paranormal thing we see from a distance. But every so often, that explanation doesn't quite hold up. On December 6th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a man who thought he was just seeing things. It was shared on his social account, which primarily consists of places that he's traveled in family videos. This clip, however, is neither of those. Molina says that he took this video way back when he was waiting inside a hospital. As he was waiting, he heard a loud noise come from outside. He thought it came from the car that was parked out front. So, he takes a closer look and notices something in the passenger seat. But that's strange, because as it seems, this vehicle has been abandoned for quite some time. Watch closely. Perhaps thinking that someone was messing with him, he takes a closer look at the vehicle. But as he checks all around, he finds no one. If anyone was pulling a prank on him, the back seat would have been a convenient space to hide in. Yet, as we see, the space is clear. So, understandably, Molina walks away, now feeling more scared. He takes another look, and out of nowhere, the face shows up again, only this time more terrifying than before. Freaked out, Molina ends the recording and shares the video on his page. It's the only recent video on there, which for some reason doesn't have much info or any context. But with or without it, this video is still pretty creepy. As with all videos, let me know your thoughts on this one. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. In July of 2023, Rosette makes a video after multiple nights of seeing and hearing things in his new place. It's become so frequent that he felt the need to document what was happening. Maybe, as he believes, people would offer advice on how to stop this strange activity if they saw it. So, he begins to record. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. Maybe, as he believes, people would offer advice on how to stop this strange activity if they saw it. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. Maybe, as he believes, people would offer advice on how to stop this strange activity. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. While it could be the case that he actually caught something paranormal, it's still not strong enough to support his claims that his place is extremely haunted as he says it is. But one night, he captures this. After setting up a camera pointing at his hallway, Rosette records something overnight that completely shakes him up. Suffice to say, staying here was no longer an option for him. Take a look. Now, it's hard to see at first, but if you look closely, you can see something moving in the dark. It appears on the right side of the apartment, almost as a white speck. It's there, but then moments later, it's not. Here's a side-by-side comparison to see the difference. Looking at both images, it seems that someone or something had been inside Rosette's place. To him, this was the shadow figure that kept showing up at night, especially near his room. And now, he's caught it on camera. But unfortunately, not many people have seen this video, which perhaps is the reason why he hasn't continued to post or share any updates on the situation. It's been 2 years now, and these 2 videos are the only footage on his account. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for this channel. That being said, until next time.